What's the deal with your car?
What business do you have in the parking lot, Maxwell? Thought you worked at that building, Maxwell. What are you doing in the parking lot, Maxwell? Oh, he's standing post because he's trying to keep eyes on me. You know, Portland police is pretty busy doing actual, like, police work, not like trying to deal with people that are conducting business in a public building.
Okay, hold on.
I'm filming with my other phone.
Okay, where is your car?
Thankfully, he's not near it because he doesn't know which one is mine.
Oh.
Why are you standing in the parking lot? I thought you were guarding that building. Why are you trying to call police to this location? Why are you standing out here trying to get eyes on me over there?
We have an individual that's Evelyn who is on property and needs to be moved.
I'm not on the property. I was actually like 100 yards away and I just walked over here because he's standing in the middle of the parking lot trying to report me.
Hey, listen.
Yes.
Ask him what crime you're accused
What
of
am I,
committing.
what's the crime I'm accused of committing right now? Standing in the middle of a parking lot, and I just walked up to you because you're sitting here on the
building is
phone.
only open to
I was there for a visitation, Maxwell, and I was filling out, I had filled out a form. I was talking to a worker.
Let me talk.
He grabbed my stuff. You're on speaker.
Hey. Woo.
He's on the
Let me
phone with the
talk to him.
police. Yeah, you can talk to him. He's right here.
Okay. So you're not allowed to trespass someone from public property unless you suspect them of committing a crime. So what crime did you suspect her of committing?
What crime is it?
She's on the phone
What
with
crime?
Mel Robb.
What crime did I commit today? Filling out a form in a building with the permission of a worker. What crime did I commit, Maxwell? You just don't like me personally. What crime was it?
Put you on
Ask the
speakerphone.
question and stop talking.
Can you say that again?
Evelyn, if they don't want you there, they are allowed to ask you to leave.
It's a public place.
It is not
So
a public
It is
building.
a
It's
public
state
building.
Property.
It is a
public
public
access,
building.
Monday through Friday, 8
He's
to 5.
just harassing me because he doesn't like me. He's seen me in other days of the week, and I pointed
Evelyn,
out
you
two
need to back up.
violations.
Evelyn, white, black, Asian.
Evie,
She's white,
Evie, please stop.
5'8",
How old do you think?
I'm not
So-
5'8".
40.
I'm not
So
40.
you're, Evie,
Yeah.
What is Evelyn wearing?
She's got on a
He
black shirt,
has.
black corduroy pants, and sandals.
You know, I would love
Shawl
police attention
around
if you
his
could
back.
come and talk to me, sir. I would love that, actually. Because he's been harassing me nonstop all
My name
week.
is Max Douglas.
I would like to file a police report against Max Douglas.
You're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
It looks like your phone number here ends in 1741. Is that correct?
What was that?
It looks like your phone number ends in 1741. Is that correct?
Correct.
Are you security for location?
I am.
Yeah, and he's pretending like there's a security problem.
so are you saying that the building is not open right now?
Are you saying that the building is not open to anybody right now?
That is correct. It's open to people that have scheduled child
And I
welfare
had a
visits.
scheduled visit.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do. How do you know? You're security for the building. How do you
I
know?
have been told by staff that you do not have a scheduled visit today.
Excuse me, I had a scheduled visit today and I'm filling out forms at a table and you harassed me and grabbed my things for no reason.
Bye bye. All right, Evelyn. You're being asked to leave property. I can show you where property line is, but you must leave. If you do not leave, police
I
will show
was
up and
standing
they will
over
leave.
there, all the way over there.
Okay.
And you're
That's off
standing out
property.
here trying to report me. That is not your property.
Evie!
Yes, what?
Please, quiet and wait and pause and breathe. Yeah, you need to stop responding. So, ask him what happens if I don't leave.
Yeah, what happens if I don't leave?
Police will remove you from property.
What police?
Portland Police will remove
Where?
you from property
Where?
when they arrive.
Okay, so you're claiming, is it your position, Maxwell, that the building is not open to the public right now and that Evie does not have business there?
Is that your position?
You do not have business in this
I had
building
no
today.
business there.
You do not have scheduled child welfare visits.
I
on this
have a
property
scheduled
today.
child welfare visit today.
At what time?
Right now. And you're interrupting it.
With your child.
Okay. So say under threat of violence, I'm leaving.
Under threat of violence, I will leave.
There is no threat of violence.
There is a threat of violence. Under threat of violence, I will leave. Just like I had left, I was over in front of a liquor store while you stood here and falsely reported that I was on property.
Yeah, you said.
So there's no threat of violence?
This other-
So there's no threat of violence? You're not going to threaten me with violence?
When have I
You
threatened
said
with
she
violence?
must leave.
You said I must leave.
You're being asked to leave property.
Asked. And so, can I say no?
Okay.
No, you may not.
So
say
what
no.
will happen?
What will happen if I
Okay,
say
Police will
no?
remove you
Hold
from
on,
property.
Evie.
Yes. He said they will remove me.
All right, Evie. So, if she's being asked to leave, she can decline.
That's right.
If you're telling her that something is going to happen if she doesn't leave,
That's a
that's
threat.
different. So which is it?
If she would like to stay and speak to the police, I'll be happy to have a discussion then.
Okay, so are you trying to say that she's trespassed from the property?
I'm saying that she is not allowed to be here today. I'm not trespassing.
I'm
her
not even
from
on the property, Robbie. I'm in a public parking lot right
You are
now.
not. You are on state property.
This isn't
Public
state
property
property.
starts on Gleason Street sidewalk. and
Who
where that car is
owns
driving
this building?
Right there.
Who
Hold on,
owns
Evie.
this building?
Ma'am, I do not know.
Fuck you.
Mm.
Evie, take it off speaker right now.
What? All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, you're back on speaker.
So, this is CPS leases this property. Is that correct?
I'm not sure. You'll have to submit for that information.
ODHS. You work for ODHS, right?
No, sir, I do not.
They have this
You work for
obscure thing where he
security.
works for DPI security.
Evie, who do you work for? Would you allow me?
Sorry.
So, what agency do you work for?
I work for DPI.
Okay. And you contract with ODHS?
I do.
Okay. So, that is considered public property. There's public access. So you can't
Those are
ask her to
different
leave
things.
unless...
Those are different
I'm sorry?
things. If you would like more information, you can submit to DPI and you can submit to DHS. I will no longer have a conversation with you two until the police arrive. You're welcome to hang
So
out,
what,
or you can leave.
what
You're being
crime-
asked to leave.
what crime are you accusing her of committing?
I've never said she's being committed, has been being committed a crime. I'm saying that she is not allowed on premises currently because it is outside of normal operating hours. She is on state property. She has no business on state property outside of normal business hours unless she has a scheduled child welfare visit, which she does not, confirmed by staff at ODHS, and she is being asked to leave. If she is a ride for someone that has a child welfare visit, she's welcome to stay in her car if she'd like.
You told me I had to leave the whole property.
Oh, Evie?
That was after you became a nuisance
Oh, how did she become a nuisance?
by refusing to follow basic commands as set up by ODHS.
It's
And
I asked her
interesting,
to-
Robbie,
I
that
asked
I'm
her to
a
leave the building
nuisance
because she
because
did
I
not
was
have a
pretty
visit.
far away from the building.
I told her she
Evie,
could wait
would you
outside or wait in her car, but she couldn't be in the building. She refused. We attempted to escort her out, and then she proceeded to leave on her own will.
so you're trying to say that somebody who is recording in public doesn't have a First Amendment right to do that?
I have never said anything about her recording.
Well, you said she doesn't have business on the property when that is business on the property.
Right, but this is not public property.
How do you figure it's not public property? It's a public agency that leases it.
with public access. I'd be happy
Right,
to
so-
show you where
so-
public property starts if you would like.
So it's a public office that leases that property, So the public has the right to access that property.
During normal operating hours, of which this is not.
Right, which she had an appointment today.
I have been told that she did not.
Okay, so why don't you find out the truth of it? Also, trying to say that somebody can't be outside in the parking lot in a public place that is leased by a public agency and recording the building, you know, trying to get her to leave the property and calling men with guns. Why would you do that?
Insinuating that I'm calling men with guns because they specifically have guns is a little bit of an escalation.
I'm sorry. Do police officers carry guns, yes or no?
Okay, I'm no longer participating in this conversation with you. I do not know who you are, and I will wait till the police get here. Thank you very much. Again,
Well, you can
Evelyn,
tell the police.
you are being asked to leave property. If you would like to leave property now under your own accord, that's fine.
I thought you just said I could sit in my car.
Hold
Didn't you
on,
just
Abby.
say that?
Abby.
That was before this.
Okay, so now you're trying to claim. So what crime did you accuse her of committing?
Sir, I'm no longer talking to you. I'm sorry.
Is that because you don't know of a crime that you're accused of
No,
committing?
I have no reason to be speaking with you.
Well, yeah, you do.
No,
Because
I
I'm
do
her
not.
authorized representative. I'm her authorized representative.
Okay, I have no
so
proof of that, and I don't know who you
I
are.
do.
Well,
And
she
that
has
has
proof.
nothing to do with me.
So you can't tell somebody that they can't take their car off the property too. You realize that this is all going to go up on YouTube, and you're going to be made a star, man.
He'll be famous.
You can remove
You
your car
realize-
under your
you
own
realize-
will. I've never said you can't have your car. Not one time.
Well, I just heard you say it. You said
No,
that
you did
was
not.
before this. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
said, because she just asked you, I thought I could take my car, and you said, well, that was before this, and you gestured toward your phone, or her phone, I mean.
No.
Yeah, you did.
I said you're welcome
That's
to
exactly
sit
what
in your
happened.
car.
No, that's
I have
literally
that on
what
video.
happened.
Okay.
So now the question becomes, are you trying to trespass her from public property?
No, I'm trying to remove her from state property.
Okay, that's you realize the state is a public agency, correct?
I am aware of that, yes.
Do you realize we've had conversations like this with people like you all over, and oftentimes when they're this belligerent, they end up losing their job because so many people get upset. So I'm just trying to let you know that you're trying to rely on some arguments that aren't even going to help you out, man. So
He kind of
in
has
order
to.
in order to trespass her from a public place, she has to be accused of committing a crime. So what crime are you accusing her of committing?
How do you want to proceed?
I was just waiting for police.
Does this other officer, what's your name? You don't even have your name on your...
You can submit to DPI
Best.
for it.
I'm not going to submit to DPI for it. What's your name? Okay, this other officer won't reveal his name. I do have him on video, but he's refusing to reveal his name. He's advising Maxwell under his breath to not engage.
And who is this? A police officer?
It's another DPI officer.
Oh, okay. Well, get in your car and leave. Because we
Well,
have
I don't really want to walk to my car because it's behind these gentlemen at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, he stepped out of the way.
The
Are they going to go
excuse
back
is
to the
you
building? I don't want them watching me. They're attempting to like intimidate me.
For your life right now because of some bullshit.
I'm incredibly far from the building too. And I was even further. I was in front of a liquor store when this all started.
They're intimidating you when you have business there and making you feel unsafe to leave when they want to trespass you.
That's exactly. I don't feel safe to leave. Want them staring at me.
Right, and then who's to say they're going to call people to fucking pull you over, cause more fucking bullshit?
Exactly.
Because of what?
Exactly.
Right.
Because of some
Well,
false
we
report
got-
that he's trying to report. He said I was refusing being belligerent in the building. That's not even true. And he knows it.
Okay, we're just stacking it. It's all good. What's your name, brother fucker? Whatever. Next.
Exactly.
You want to be on this one? Next.
I warned this
Get away
motherfucker
from
like
me.
who I
Get
am.
away from me.
Yeah, go back.
Get away
Go.
from me, you fucking
Go.
stalker, so I can leave.
Go back to the building. so that I can leave and I can call my friends and tell them that, and my in-laws, and let them know that I'm going to pick them up. No, I'm not welcome to leave. You're not making me feel welcome to leave. You're intimidating me. Go back to the building where you belong.
My job is to patrol this parking lot in the building.
You're not patrolling this parking lot.
I am.
You're patrolling this parking lot right now?
Yep.
I have business here and you're intimidating me.
Yeah, I have business here and you've been intimidating me the entire time.
If you need to contact someone for the business that you need to conduct, you're more than welcome to.
I did have contact with somebody who was letting me conduct business, who made photocopies for me. I was sitting at a table quietly, not speaking to anybody. Why did you harass me?
I'll be happy to discuss that further when the police arrive.
You'll be happy to explain why you harassed me to the police?
I will
So
share this side of the story.
what factual evidence of a crime do you have that she's committing? Because you can't trespass somebody from public property unless they are suspected of committing a crime.
He's just gonna stand there. He's just gonna stand there.
So if he's not answering me, you just ask him the exact same question.
What crime did I commit? What crime am I being accused of? You can't trespass me unless I've committed a crime. So what's the crime I'm being accused of that I have to leave the property?
I've never stated that you've performed a crime.
You never stated that I performed a crime. Then how can I be asked to leave?
You need to
I'll
wait.
discuss that further when police arrive.
So you will discuss further why you are accusing me of a crime while at the same time not accusing me of a crime.
Okay, so
Okay.
let the record show that he is not informing you as somebody who works for the public as to what is going to happen until the men with guns get there. So let the record show that that is what is happening in case he tries to tell them to immediately arrest you and starts lying to them that he didn't even clarify his position before they got there.
The record's pretty clear.
Tell them.
The record
say that?
shows,
Disclose
let the
it to
record
him right
show,
now.
let the record show that you did not disclose a crime, that you've commanded me to leave and you are not giving me any indication of what's going to happen between now and when the police arrive.
I've told you several times.
You told me several times what? You don't remember.
I do.
What did you tell
All
me?
you said was that you're asking her to leave, which is just a request, so there's no force behind it. So why are you calling the men with guns?
You also admitted that I left the building on my own volition. So why are you calling men with guns while I was standing in front of a liquor store nowhere near this building? Why were you standing out in the middle of this intersection of parking lot, staring off into the distance beyond the buildings that are being rented by ODHS, on the phone with police, falsely reporting that I was trespassing?
Hey, Abby,
Mm-hmm.
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm letting you know, Abby, that this man might say some false things to the police in order to get you arrested.
Yeah.
So, if you want to stand on the truth,
Yeah.
be prepared to be arrested.
Yeah, I'll be fine with that.
And if that happens, we're going to have his job.
Absolutely.
Because it's a First Amendment violation. He's violating the lease agreement between ODHS and the government, or I'm sorry, the owner of the property. He's trying to claim that this is private property when it is leased by the public. So, are there any other people walking around in this parking lot that he's not threatening?
Yes, actually, there were several people. There's actually a woman sitting on the planter I was sitting on trying to fill out the forms when he got on the phone with the police. She's sitting there right now.
But she isn't being asked to leave.
She is not being asked to leave. In fact, he's standing post here in the middle of the parking lot, and I'm nowhere near the building.
And he hasn't called the men with guns.
He's
to
not
go
called
get
men
her
with guns for
either.
the young woman that's sitting on that planter. Nope. In fact, there was another woman in a wheelchair that was actually loitering outside the building, and he said nothing to her.
Okay, so we've established, and we have him on recording saying that
Yep.
he hasn't accused you of committing any crime.
That's right.
All right.
I don't even know if the men with the guns are coming because they're busy arresting somebody for a stolen vehicle. So I don't know if they're going to come here. Could be hours.
Does he wear a name tag?
He does wear a Maxwell Douglas name tag, M. Douglas.
Okay, and does he have like an identifying patch number or any employee number?
I don't see a number on it. It just says officer. And then DPI
Okay.
security.
DPI security. And does he have any guns? Does he have any weapons?
He has weapons. He's got a club or a flashlight and mace and a club, looks like.
Okay, what kind of shoes is he wearing?
He's wearing Gore-Tex shoes, black,
Okay.
khaki pants.
And what?
He's got black
Khaki
rimmed
pants.
glasses on, mustache, brown hair.
Is he
Probably
white?
around 5'11". He's white.
Okay.
You're recording this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if anything happens, I'll write a fucking lawsuit complaint tonight.
That'd be great. He apparently doesn't know that we already have a case against some police officers that's in the court right now.
Yeah, this would be a classic.
This would be
First
classic.
Amendment violation.
Yeah,
Kate,
absolutely.
One thing you have to remember is when anybody is recording a public place in public, they're considered a member of the press.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I had audio recording on while I was in there and he didn't even know it.
yeah, it's easy to have because that's business.
Yep.
The right to record is business, and now this
Yep.
is a news story.
So in and of itself, so that's why you shouldn't be shy about pointing your camera. You have that right to
Well, and I would have had my camera out if I had even thought he was going to come in the building, but he was nowhere near the inside of that building. So,
You always put the camera on. It doesn't matter. You hold it at your
I
side.
know. He grabbed it,
When
so,
you fucking put it up, you put it up.
yeah.
What's homeboy doing?
He's
Staring
just
at you?
standing here. He was staring at me. Now he's staring off into the distance. I think he's questioning his motives and also what he did. He's shaking his head no, but he's questioning it. He's turning a little flush. He's trying to clear his throat.
Maybe ask him again. So, just to clarify, I'm not accused of committing any
So
crime.
to clarify, I have not been accused of committing any crimes.
You're being asked to leave the premises.
So to clarify,
What?
that's confirmation that I did not commit a crime. Yes or no? I'm getting the slow
So-
blink furrowed brow.
Okay, so am I being asked to leave?
So I'm being asked to leave or commanded to leave? Which is it? Why isn't she being asked to leave? Yeah, he can hear you. He's
Okay,
taking little
so-
notes in his little notepad.
So when you don't answer somebody as to whether they're being asked to leave or if they're being commanded to leave, now you are creating a situation where you are being intentionally vague. So is she being asked to leave or is she being commanded to leave under threat of violence?
I'm sure you could review your footage and find the answer.
No, we're asking right now.
No, we're asking right now. We want to know if she has to leave.
Do
the
I still
property
have to
right now.
leave?
You are being asked to leave. You have
Okay,
no
so
impeders to your
are you
vehicle.
So I do not have to
You
leave?
cannot be in the premises. You were being allowed to stay out here because you were giving someone a ride. Now when the police get here, I'm going to request that they remove you.
What crime have I
Okay,
committed in this
so,
parking
hold
lot?
on. So that's a threat of violence. So,
Mhm.
so you're telling her she's not being asked to leave then, correct? Because being asked to leave is different than you telling the men with guns to remove her. So which is it? Does she have to leave? Or is she being asked to leave?
He's writing stuff down. He's been having a hankering to
Hold on.
kick me out of this building for a long time.
Obviously.
So you can't just be silent to the question because she's trying to clarify something
Now, are you going to
And
clarify
you
this
were-
order that you're giving me?
So is she being asked to leave, or are you threatening to use force if she doesn't leave? Which one is it?
What line?
So again, Maxwell Douglas, you work for the public right now. You contract with the public. So is she being asked to leave, or are you commanding her to leave under threat of force?
Sitting here writing his little book.
You can't leave this vague, because now if the police come, and
I
you
would
have
love to
them
talk to you. I
arrest-
tried to report this gentleman for harassment. Can I speak to you before he lies to you?
Give me 1 second.
I tried to call first and they hung up on me.
1 second, okay?
Yes.
Don't think I'll listen to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, Evie, in the future,
Yeah.
are you by yourself?
I'm sitting over on a planter.
Are you by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you ever hear me shout out in the background,
Yeah.
K-U-L-I, Cooley,
Yeah.
I want to say it so that they don't understand what we're talking about. And that means shut the fuck up.
Got it.
Okay.
This officer looks like he's really nice. I'm looking forward to talking to him.
Now remember, you're in a public place. If you're not accused of committing a crime, then why are they asking you to leave? Let them know, if you threaten to arrest me, then I will leave. Okay? You say, but I have to get the threat.
He's
For my
claiming
records.
that he asked me to just get in my vehicle and just move off the property, and I just wouldn't listen.
Right, and that's the vagueness that they want to stand on and to get you whatever. So you have to pinpoint it, like keep pointing to under threat of arrest or violence, however you want to say it, I will leave. I just need to know if you're asking me, I have business here and I would like to further conduct that. But if you are going to arrest me about it, then I will leave. It is that simple.
I would like to clarify something with you, and I've got two witnesses.
Don't.
Yeah, that's excellent. I just noticed that you guys disengaged, so when you're ready. Because this gentleman's a liar.
Stick to that question.
Hi.
Yeah.
So I actually called 911 because,
Is that me?
yes.
Okay, just so you know, you're being out of video recording.
Yeah, that's totally cool. So are you. Yeah. So
What's your name,
my name's Evelyn.
All right, I'm Officer Drury, Portland Police. What can I do
Nice
for
to meet you. Yeah, so that gentleman harasses me every time I come to this business.
Okay.
And he has a problem with me
Okay.
because I filed a violation code a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And today I came here for a visitation
Okay.
with a family member.
Okay.
And I was allowed in the building, and the worker told me I could sit, and I had some business to do today. I had some forms to fill out,
Okay.
and I was filling those out, and I was also audio recording, which I have a right to do.
Yeah.
And he was standing in the milieu, like not doing anything, and then he just marched up to me and demanded to know whether I had a child here today. And I said, that's not really your business. And he said, you need to leave immediately. And I said to him, I said, what policy states that I have to leave immediately? He said, it doesn't matter. I said, I'm literally filling out a form quietly. I'm not even talking, dude.
Sure.
I wasn't talking to anybody. So he says, leave now, and then goes to grab my things and starts picking my I said, whoa, 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 whoa. I will leave on my own volition, but you did not state a policy and also didn't show me one. But I'm going to leave. So I did. I got up. He grabbed me by the arm. So when I got outside the door, I stood over where that officer is standing now,
Okay.
in front of the ODHS building,
Yep.
and off to the side where people were milling around. There was 3 or 4 other people milling around. He didn't ask any of them to leave.
Okay.
And he said, now you need to leave the sidewalk. And I said that it's public property and I'm allowed to stand there.
Okay.
Then he got on the phone with the Portland police. So I was like, well, I don't want men with guns, right? So no, that didn't happen right away. So then I left for 15 minutes and I went over in front of the liquor store. Then I see Mr. Maxwell standing out here in the middle of the parking lot staring at me on the phone talking to you guys. And I was like, what the hell? So I started recording. And I have a video recording of the entire interaction starting from me walking from over there. And I wasn't over there because there were police over there. I was over there because it was quiet and there weren't police, but then there ended up being a stolen vehicle, okay? Yeah. And it had nothing to do with anything, right? So I walked over here and I have not left this area.
Okay.
I have not come near the
What can I do
building.
for you today?
What you can do for me today actually is make a police report against Maxwell for harassment
Okay.
Assault.
and assault. He grabbed me and he grabbed my things.
Okay, that's not assault.
It,
Harassment is what you're looking for.
Okay, I want harassment then.
Okay.
And I want to file a harassment charge.
What's your name?
My name's Evelyn.
Evelyn what? How's Evelyn spelled? Let's start there.
Okay, it's a good start. Evelyn is Evelyn.
Evelyn.
And I'm already being targeted politically by this organization. Macpherson, MACPH.